Whether it's a flag, a foul, or a first down, they're the people players and coaches rely on.
I have enjoyed doing it because I get to work in the interscholastic level. I get to work with the kids.
For more than a decade, Curtis Radisky's been a Milwaukee Public Schools sports official, timer, and scorekeeper. A job he says has become increasingly frustrating.
Probably about a year and a half ago, games started being changed and canceled at the last minute. Our first game, we had multiple crews at our game, and
so this has happened to you?
Yeah. It was the first game of the season on August 23rd.
Scheduling issues. Just one of the problems highlighted by MPS's former athletics commissioner when we talked last week.
So here's what happened at football games. No crew showed up or 2 crews showed up. So when you layer that with the fact that officials aren't being paid in a timely fashion, there's a real problem.
It's actually almost a running joke where when you see the guys at the chain crews and the stadium staff or other officials, it's like, so have you been paid yet?
Radisky says he hasn't been paid for games he officiated on September 5th, October 2nd, and October 4th. That's despite getting a check for games after those dates.
Officials don't want to officiate in MPS. I had a meeting with one of the officials associations within the last year. They don't want to anymore.
Emails obtained by TMJ4 show officials have reached out multiple times to MPS's athletics commissioner, Bobby Kelsey. On October 1st, a ref emailed Kelsey saying they hadn't been paid for any of the 8 games they officiated and said without at least partial payment, they would not work. 3 days later, Kelsey responded, apologized, and said a new manager took over payroll following past hiring issues. More emails show refs echoing those same concerns, writing, if just one more of the crew decides also to boycott the game will not go on because of a lack of officials. A new manager then responds saying, due to auditing issues from last school year, I've been working with our finance office to ensure all officials are hired as vendors and active in our system. He goes on to ask the officials for additional grace as we work through this transition. Why is it important for you to sit down with us?
Well, it seems that everything's been kept hush-hush and behind closed doors, and, you know, people need to know, and maybe if it starts getting out there and the peer pressure sets in, things will straighten out a little bit and the employees will start to get paid.
For the last several days, we've been trying to talk with MPS administrators on camera. In a statement, a spokesperson said the district is aware of pending payments for a small number of vendors and recently implemented measures to improve the process to track and verify payments to officials. Since May, I've talked to students, parents, teachers, and other employees in the district about issues going on within MPS. We know you have more concerns. If there's something you want me to investigate, email me at jenna.rae@tmj4.com. We're in the newsroom. I'm Jenna Rae for TMJ4 News.